We're going to spend some time on this discipleship card that we use in our church to help us identify where we need to grow. We call it moving to the right because you always want to move to the right on this card. So in each of the 6 areas that are highlighted in different colors, we always want to move to the right, but we found it's not a straight line. And so if you go back and you look at where you are each time we ask you to do it, and we ask you to do this at least once a year when you first join us, and anytime you're going, I want to just make sure I'm growing in the right direction. So instead of it being an intimidating, scary, let's give you a class on it, we're going to tell you that each time you look at it, it's not a straight line. You're not expected to always be able to move to the right in every area and end up on the far right-hand side and stay there. You might find you're beginning in one area and growing in another, or you may be exploring one area and maturing in another. But hopefully, wherever you are constantly striving to move a step to the right. Nobody jumps from exploring to maturing. There's always a process. And again, it doesn't always go in a straight line. So we invite you to look at each of these separately as we describe each column to you, but in a way that Jesus would. Jesus taught in parables, so we're going to use dogs to see if they can help us feel a little more warm and fuzzy about something that might seem kind of a lot in your head. So join us for these discipleship devotionals and learn how to move a step to the right and that you are loved no matter where you are in the process. Okay, now that you know how loved you are, and you are loved by God, you are loved by your pastors, you are loved by the church, you are loved by the people of God, not because of where you are on a discipleship card, but because you are you, and we love you. But to get ready for the next 4 weeks, this week, your job is to prepare. Your job is to prepare because the next 4 weeks, we're going to have parables with dogs that tell us a little bit about how we can be loved by God, even in our imperfections. And so the best way for you to be ready for that is to know where on the discipleship card you fall. If you have not been to the website yet, I encourage you to go there. Go there, find out where you are, send it in so that we know where you are. And that will help you as we reach each of these areas to know exactly where on this card you are. So that's your homework for this week as part of your devotional. And I look forward to spending the next 4 weeks after this with you, going through to find out what it is God can do right where you are with Him today. And I think that's a great way to get ready for Lent. Don't you? Let's do that together.